Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. One, two, 1, 2. Check in, check in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check in, check in. Oh, great. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Thursday's stream over here at twitch.tv/theslayergiant and youtube.com/theslayergiants. It is me, Alex the Slayer Giant, back again after an unfortunate 2-day hiatus that included unexpected family emergency on Tuesday and a literal catastrophic blackout right as I was about to go live on Wednesday because electrical transformer literally exploded right as I was gonna try to go out live early yesterday, because I had mentioned that I had an embargoed game, and that was Final Fantasy X, the Switch 2 edition, which I got last week, and yesterday was like the moment that the embargo lifted, and I kind of wanted to play it and show it on stream so you guys could see like what's different or similar about that version, but life intervened, my light intervened, and it went kaput. And today was the early access for Halo Campaign Evolved, so that's why I was like, yeah, sorry Final Fantasy, like, as it is with everything nowadays, it's the world just moves on because there's way too many games. And obviously Halo Campaign Evolved right now, it's an interesting release considering where the Halo franchise is currently at, where the last mainline Halo was Halo Infinite, the game that was supposed to last for 10 years, lasted 4. There is no word yet on what the next mainline path for Halo is going to be. This is the first Halo project that's now not under the Slip Space engine that made Halo Infinite take forever to come out compared to every other entry. And it's this kind of a half project between the newly minted Halo Studios and apparently Virtuos, the guys that also made the Oblivion remaster, worked on this, which they have become experts at overlaying Unreal Engine 5 over a previous engine. And when you play Halo Campaign Evolved, you can definitely feel that a lot of the Halo code is still there, despite it now looking like Unreal. So I got to play this. I got to play a mission, the Silent, at least half of the Silent Cartographer, back at Xbox Fan Fest and Summer Game Fest. So I played this before, but now I get to play it all in its entirety. But I will be playing the Xbox version. I am not. I was considering getting the PS5 version because I kind of wanted to see it on Pro, but it was just gonna be cheaper. Let me put it like that. I have Game Pass Ultimate. In fact, I'm on 4 months of free Xbox Game Pass Ultimate by going to FanFest, which when they gave when us that went as fans gave us the whatchamacallit, the free anniversary Xbox that's coming soon. We also got a code for 3 free months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So I was like, heck yeah, give me that. Ironically, like that code is gonna those months are gonna expire right as Gears of War E-Day comes out. Ironically, so if I had just delayed punching in that code just by a few more days, I could have probably gotten to play Gears E-Day. Like for quote unquote free, but I mean, I've been very vocal of saying that I feel like the day one Game Pass experiment is gonna slowly go away, like because of all this talk about like what it does financial and all of that. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna not take advantage of it as a consumer. I'm gonna like ride that baby sucker out like as much as I humanly can. So I already played the first. I kind of wanted to test how it looked on my TV. This Halo Campaign Evolved, and it looks good. I know for sure it's gonna look good in my monitor. So I think, despite hearing the Digital Foundry video saying that it's running on, no, it's not going away, Nessa. I'm saying day one. It's the days are numbered, and also good to see you. But just based on the way they keep talking about it and all like the conversations that have come out, I still feel Game Pass will still remain as a service, but I'll still take advantage of day one first party as long as humanly possible. So is the reason why I'm playing it today. I only got to spend $20 instead of 70 for the early access. But yeah, this is gonna look at my monitor. So far I'm gonna be good in this one. And that's the thing, they will lose, but then they're gonna make a lot of money afterwards. That's kind of like, unfortunately, the wait until they see how Call of Duty, then removing Call of Duty away from Game Pass and those things rising, like they're gonna be reading a lot of into the tea leaves right now. So, but they gotta start making money, and that's the thing. So, but good to have you here. Halo Combat Evolved is a great game. So. Let's mute the Odyssey soundtrack before I get copyright stricken now. And let's move over to Halo, shall we? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. There it is. And yes, it was funny that the early access literally did not work at launch. But I think that was less their problem, the fact that there was like an Xbox outage of services. So that was very unfortunate timing, because on Steam and on PS5 people were playing early, which is, in what world the Xbox version is the one that wasn't working at launch? Like, come on, like. Dennis in the nerd chat Discord saying he bought another controller. Of course he has. Alright, let's do new, and we're gonna play on heroic. See, I've done the first 2 missions because I wanted to test it, but let's see it all from the very beginning. I did play to unlock the third person mode. I'll show that later. Yes, if you were having issues loading a save, it was because of that, Nissa. I don't know why today there was an outage for Xbox services.
Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reed...
Yes, you can, Nissa. You can message me that directly. So, since I'm already good friends with Wally.
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in slip space. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Yeah, send it to me directly through a Discord message.
The recon picket now. Nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple...
Yeah, it's great production value for the cutscenes.
And in about 90 seconds,
it's still weird because I'm so used to this being gameplay like cutscene style, but
Bring the ship back
it's
up
a
to Combat
remake.
Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention all combat personnel. Please report to your
Got it.
stations.
Let's go! Take it to him!
This is not a drill.
Thank you.
I repeat, this is not a drill.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose. Let's get it going, Marine!
5th platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
Man, here's where we show those split-chinned, squid-headed sons of bitches they couldn't have picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those dumb bugs until we don't have anything left to shoot them with. And then
Yes, I can't wait.
we are gonna strangle them with their own living guts. Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir. Mm-hmm, damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Yeah, so sad. I think the previous voice of
We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal...
Johnson retired, I think,
All
is what I
you
heard.
greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant
I'm so used to like the other, but so far this voice doesn't seem too bad.
Fire team, report to defensive positions Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel boarding.
Stay cool, Mendoza. What do you expect?
No spoilers.
Cruz is gonna let
Welcome, Wally.
Man, keep your eyes downrange. Fingers on the trigger.
I'm now in your domain, and soon enough, hopefully, I'll be in your show too.
Whoa. Sure?
Cortana to Cryo 2. Transmitting security code. Bridge out.
Unseal the hushed casket.
Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. His vitals look good. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5.
You guys always record on Thursdays, right? So you let me know, and I'll jump right in.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have
He looks so good, right?
Vital signs look normal. No freezer burn.
I've always been OG art style of Halo Combat Evolved is the truth, not whatever the
We'll have to skip the weapons.
bright, cartoony anniversary edition was.
Sir, the skipper seems
This is very close to that.
We'll find you weapons later.
Okay, I'll leave the self-diagnostics running at least.
Good idea. You'd better get to your evac group, Sam.
Affirmative. I just have to reset the computer and I'm out of here. Oh god, they're trying to get through the door. Security! Intruders in Cryo 2!
No, actually, well, yeah, that's actually early for me because that's like my 8 o'clock, I think. No, I am playing on Game Pass on Xbox right now. So no DualSense for me. I considered it, but faced with the choice of paying $20 versus $70, I went for 20. Though I had my brother has a 5070 PC. I told him to download it there, so I'm gonna play it on a DualSense there. And by the way, over here I have the Edge.
What? Shoot!
The greatest controller known to man. JK. There's that modern follow. Yeah, it's like it's not bad. Like in my bigger TV, I could see some of the Unreal Engine 5 artifacting. But like right now in my monitor, it's looking like really, really good on the performance mode. And I played it on a 5090 at FanFest.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well.
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Oh heck yeah, we're getting hit by the bots. Hello bots, and your guys are banned.
Report!
It must be one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Bear! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last defensive option.
By the way, I have to kind of give them a shout out to getting the latency right at launch, because I remember when I played this
Protocol Article 2.
at FanFest, there was a delay in the controllers,
Well, you do what?
and I got to speak with Pierre Hans, the head of Halo Studios,
The object we found.
and he asked me to give me the things you liked and you didn't like about what you played, and I specifically told him about the latency, and he told me that they were gonna work till the last minute to get that right because of some UE5 related delays,
Absolutely unacceptable.
and I can
That
confirm,
means you're leaving ship.
uh,
Selection of emergency landing zones.
I can totally confirm they nailed it. They got the controllers right at the end, so shout out to them. You actually been playing AC Black Flag Remake on Steam with the Edge? Nice. I played it on the Pro for review
Which is where
on the with the Edge.
Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her
This,
safe.
you know that negativity is always gonna follow Xbox no matter what, including this release. So I kind of want to at least give some shoutouts there of something that they knew that they still hadn't quite nailed,
Rendezvous in the object's surface.
and now it feels right, like Halo should feel on the remote for everyone that plays
Make sure my dog
has ever played Halo. You know, buttery smooth controls is always their reason of existence.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
By the way, Wally, have you been watching Eric's Scorched Earth post no disc announcement? Like,
Your architecture isn't that much different.
I find it funny and understandable. So, give it to play co-op with the voice. Hey, if you're down to play co-op, I wonder if I can open the, like, unless I have to choose co-op first, or if someone can be, like, invited.
Good luck.
If you feel like joining in. Yeah, he's keeping up the good fight all for nothing. That's kind of like... No, my favorite is buying the discs on Xbox. Like... Let's just be real. That's just... There we go. Now I feel I can get those headshots, like, easy compared to, like, in the demo. I was like, why am I not aiming correctly? And I was using a Xbox controller in the demo station, so...
Do what you do best.
Yeah, it's over, and us digital dudes have been the 85% for too long. He looks really good, right? Like, I'm glad that this place is dark again. Like, there's that there's kind of like that dark ambience that wasn't there in Combat Evolved Anniversary. Don't tell him if 5% he will lose it. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know if you saw that Matt Piscatella gave an update when people were asking how many of those 100K, of those 7 games that sold more than 100K are, and then Matt Piscatella was like, I don't want to burst your bubble, but most of those games didn't make about 275K in the US, so... It's over, my dudes. Like, I know it's sad. Like, I know it's sad that...
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attack
But
their-
it's over.
We go out and
Oh, fuck.
keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Forgot that they kamikaze with the grenades.
What the hell? Did something just hit us? Move in! Back to the airlock!
The damage to the superstructure is extensive. I don't know how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
It's over, move on. Yeah. There we go. Keep exploding, you sons of bitches. There we go.
They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft.
And here's also my thing. Yeah. And here's also my thing, Wally. I think for the convenience of Xbox and Steam, it almost behooves them for PlayStation to go all digital, because who is better at digital services? Xbox and Steam. We know PlayStation is kind of like, they're behind the... Like, they're way behind in account security, in features and all of that. Imagine now when everyone's in an equal playing field of being all digital. Don't you want to tout how much better your service, your digital, like stuff is? It's almost like by doing this, Sony's not gonna walk into a trap. So...
Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Exactly, and could an old digital PlayStation without like disc options could survive like the Play Anywhere features? And it's obvious that what they're doing is because of that handheld. I don't know if you saw that Guerrilla tweeted that they're updating Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered with the power saving mode. It's very clear. Those power saving modes are supposed to be the handheld spec modes. So... There. heretic moment number 1, using an SMG in Halo CE. So weird. And the thing is that PlayStation has done like cross-buy before, if you remember, like when the Vita was still a thing. They used to do buy one version, get the Vita version for free. So it's like, you would have to imagine they would have to go back to that if this is the future they want. Heck yeah, make them count. Kill 100 enemies with headshots. What I think Jesse from day one saying that the handle will be the same. I can see it being like similar specs, Nissa, like downclocked, because they want to play those PS5 games. Like the only thing that they will have access are digital PS4, PS5, and potentially PS6 games. I agree, Wally. That is why it's a remake. And I think especially what makes this easier is the fact that the MCC still exists. So like the purists can go play with the OG graphics if they want, or play with the uglier art style of the anniversary. Or play this. Like, the option will be there.
Covenant on the landing above us. Warning, blast door is closing.
Man, I remember playing this this level at a demo kiosk, like at a store called Ares back in El Salvador, like in El Salvador here back in the day. And I still remember like this stairway so well. Back in 01. 100%. Well, like, just as they, instead of doing the Gears Reload, they should have done the Marcus Phoenix trilogy. Instead of becoming greedy piggies and doing one, when you had the collection there. And Gears Reloaded wasn't even a good version of Gears. Hence why it didn't sell. But I love that the plasma pistol now feels strong. Like, immediately. And they wonder why Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy didn't do well on PC. Guess what? Will people know or care about the ending of a franchise without the original trilogy? So it's like... Like, the decision making is really like, it makes you wonder who makes decisions at the top and all those companies.
The Covenant are destroying the life pods. You really don't want us on the ring. You have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
And my thing is, I do feel PlayStation will backtrack on the whole PC thing. I do feel they're heading to a PS3 situation with the PS6.
I'm detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways.
They have pissed off way too many people. And if it's going to be very expensive, they may backtrack on the whole PC thing. But I do think we'll see that probably 1 or 2 years after the launch of the PSX, and after like everything kind of like
It looks like the
has
customer wanted
already
to
settled.
nothing.
That was awesome. Sweet. That little grunt duped straight into that thing. And that's the thing that distresses me, Wally, and that's what I always say, that the PS5 generation has been such a frustrating gen to experience as a mostly PlayStation fan like I am, that has remained on that system over the last 2 years. Like, I hate that they're the de facto system. But the thing is that, will they still be the de facto system if the thing is too expensive? When you need those hardcore to be the evangelists. And the hardcore are the ones that you pissed away the most. Oh, yeah. I love grunts. And guess what, Nissa? Like, in Japan, they're kind of fighting. Like, it's the only place where the PS5 is actually, like, cheap. Like, $350 cheap. Like, on the gen. Because they're fighting over there. They need to, like, feel the heat.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
And it's all because of the backwards compatibility. Well, imagine if they didn't nail backwards compatibility heading into PS5. Like, engendering anyone staying in the ecosystem they invested. I don't want to believe they're like that untouchable. Like,
Kill those Covenant before they blow the airlocks.
but I 100% believe probably the one thing they probably need to suffer right now is another month-long PlayStation Network outage. I'm not even kidding. Like, they need such a humongous humbling to bring them down back to earth. Obviously, I wouldn't want that as a digital guy myself, but...
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Yeah, so far they have survived the physical, and that's more because kind of like the Jason Schreier video kind of like underlined that where he kind of explained that this is a result of them slowly trying to kill the used game market, that by default it happened because of the trend moving more towards the digital side. So it's like, for as loud as the physical bros are being, unfortunately kind of like the market has already shifted. It is funniness. I like anything Sony related that they post keeps getting slammed by the disc thing all the time.
What is that thing, Lieutenant? Hell if I know, but we're landing on it.
I'll have to say I prefer the way the original cutscene goes in the, like, that they immediately crash land. The beat goes a little too long here. Dude, I am so excited for the earnings call for October for them, because we have to see if people are actually on business
The autumn's
there.
accelerating.
Keys is going in.
We have to see if they boycott Tokan and Wolverine. That's gonna be tough with the Marvel branding. I really hope that maybe within a week or two we hear about the Project Positron from Xbox, that is that disc to digital thing. Like, if they're able to launch that right now, it would be such a great ability for an uppercut.
You sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
The autumn leaves. Hey, it's Conquer, a good game.
Chief. Chief. Can you hear me? At last.
I feel the only way, Wally, is if the PS6 is that much more expensive. I think that's like the only way I could see that.
The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do.
And if Helix would have like undercut them by a year, kind of like the 360 method. That 360 like went there. Like people forget us like that. The 360 having that year head start against an arrogant Sony that were like, we're so powerful that we're gonna send 10 million of these things without a game, and if people want them, they're gonna get second jobs for
They
it.
must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
I want to believe that after PS3 they wouldn't be that stupid, and the current leadership right now makes me think that they didn't learn the lessons from leadership's past. So,
I've detected Indian
who knows?
fighters.
Like, if they were wishing to subsidize or really eat a lot of crap on early sales of the console, I could imagine them trying to at least get to 600.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check.
Yeah, that's kind of like what sucked about what happened with Xbox. Imagine if the Xbox One debacle happened when social media still wasn't that big and it was just something you read in magazines and old videos of the conferences and all that. The fact that it launched right as like YouTube had finally become a thing. People memed the TV Call of Duty thing.
Good to see you, sir. I thought we were the only ones who made it off the Pillar of Autumn. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the party.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We call for evac.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Oh my god, look, it's the bisexual lining.
Warning, I have detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach.
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship headed in. Over here!
And by the way, Wally, do you remember Lockmort's tweet about that? Yeah, if anything, like you can really sum up the everything that's happened to Xbox as just unbelievable amounts of bad luck, and that has defined that brand. That has defined the Xbox brand and a lot of Microsoft in almost everything they do. They always have devices that eventually become popular, like when someone else does them later, not when they do. Like, it's amazing that... Oh, fuck. Ugh. It's so amazing how bad their timing always is, with literally everything. The only time that timing worked in their favor was Ethernet. And the living console with the 360. Like, The Bill Gates curse. The Bill Gates Steve Ballmer curse. Dude, like, the Xbox One launch lineup was legit great. People forget that. Like, in that entire year, kind of like that cycle, that was Dead Rising 3, Rise, Forza Motorsports 5, Titanfall, Sunset Overdrive, Forza Horizon 2, Halo Master Chief Collection. Obviously, Master Chief Collection launching broken really was horrendous, because it was the flagship launching broken. Like, but compared to the first year of the PS4, I remember it vividly. Killzone Shadowfall, Knack, Infamous Second Son, The Last of Us Remastered, Little Big Planet 3, Drive Club. Like, just compare and contrast that first year. I tell you, if Master Chief Collection had launched as it is, the conversation would have been very differently. And don't forget that the brief time that they put the Xbox One at $349 that holiday, it outsold the PS4. And they did that for Halo and Sunset Overdrive, and yeah, the decoupling of Kinect right that summer, which is when I started getting interested in it. I don't know if I've told you this story, but like how I got my Xbox One actually was in November 2024 when IGN was running a sweepstakes. Like when they were like giving like the free Xbox One with Assassin's Creed Unity, and I won that sweepstake and I got my Xbox One there, and then the first game I bought was Halo Master Chief Collection. And this was launch era Assassin's Creed Unity, so that was probably one of the most horrible first days of a console that I've ever experienced in my life. I'll never forget that. I was like, how am I got a new console and all these games are broken? Like, what is this? Yeah, it's weird to think that Phil coming in that April or May was when it was already over. But I also do think that the worst thing the Xbox One generation could have done is that they emptied their exclusive load too early. Like, the Xbox One had exclusives from 2013 to 2016. It still does have the best parkour, especially now that the game works. And it's been updated for 60 frames and it's not as buggy anymore. But the day one experience of Unity, melted faces. Dude, I said it in my review. It's like, it's insane that the frustrations of parkour has plagued the Assassin's Creed series forever. Because they automate everything, and when it works, it makes everything look fluid. But then when it doesn't work, your character always jumps the wall you don't want. All the freaking time. Yes, Origins and Odyssey have similar parkour in that there's not much, it's just climbing, and it's probably the cleanest. It's funny you mentioned Origins, Wally. I actually just platinumed it a couple days ago. I kind of went back on... my last platinum was Resident Evil Requiem. And after doing the review... God damn it, what killed me? Yeah, I'll just stay up here. I keep underestimating that I keep forgetting I'm playing in heroic. Well, listen, Chad. Origins is so good. Like, I think from the historical RPG era of Assassin's Creed, I do think those games get progressively worse. And Origins is the best of them. Odyssey is the most fun to play moment to moment, but that game is just too bloated. It's just way too bloated. And Origins is big but manageable still. It's like right in the teetering edge of being whatchamacallit, too much. And obviously Valhalla is just the jump the shark moment of way too much. So the good thing on Mirage is that it's not an RPG. You can beat it in like 20 hours. Its story is so bad though that it's unfortunate that at Back to Basics to the old style, or the first attempt at trying to do old style with the new mechanics, has a story so bad and inconsequential. And Shadows is, hot take, probably my least favorite Assassin's Creed game ever. And it goes to penalties with Valhalla to me. Like, sometimes I think Valhalla is the worst, but then I remember Mirage Cheap on PS5 on digital or disc. Probably digital. Yep. And the things that make me like distressed the most about Valhalla is that yeah, that's the thing. It's like I beat it in 150 hours. I still haven't platinumed it because I was doing everything. And man, that like that game just won't end. It's go conquer a territory, back to your table, go conquer a territory, back to your table, go conquer a territory, and do that 30 times.
Survivors would probably stick close to their emergency beacons. We need to find where the lifeboats landed.
And initially I gave Valhalla a pass because it brought back the significance of the modern day. And I always like modern day in Assassin's Creed. Or more like that dichotomy of what you're doing in the past affects the future. And I feel Valhalla brought that back when Odyssey and Origins toyed around it.
It must lead somewhere.
And that's not like FF16. Oh, FF16. A game I like that I cannot... when I hear people don't like it, I understand why. Yeah. It really... great story, though. Awful pacing. That game simultaneously makes me hyped and makes me fall asleep. Hello, Heidi. Welcome, and thank you for the lurkies. No, I literally, I describe it as like, that game has 10 out of 10 hype, aura, surrounded by a 5 out of 10 video game. Like, literally. And it has some really, really effective story moments that I still remember. Yep, that sounds like the that absolutely sounds like the side quest design of that game. It's like Side quest design in FF16 is horrendous. Like, it's so bad. Like how fetchy the side questing is in that game. 45 minutes. Was it in the desert by any chance? Because I remember it. I tried replaying that game a couple times. I have the platinum for it. Shocker. And I really felt it in the in my second run with that game. Really felt it. That's why I prefer that's why I prefer the 7 Remake Rebirth project, because I feel it has a much better balance of actual gameplay, stopping you for story and all of that. It still has its pacing issues because modern Square Enix just suffers that. But I think 16 is it's a whole other level of bad in the... Dude, I want to like gouge my eyes out or my ear and want to like blow my ears out when he defends 16 like that, because it's like, for as hype as the hype moments are, you cannot excuse like its bad moments, and there's so many of them. Like, it's so far from a masterpiece. That game is an 8 or an 8.5, and I could even like see everyone be like, that's a 7. Hey, it's saying the same person, they'd be like, if you don't like Immortals of Avium, you have no taste. The most mid... Cool idea, but such a mid execution. And I really wanted to love Immortals of Avium because I love campaign shooters. But that's kind of what I love about like the entire LSM family, that he has surrounded himself with such an eclectic, very varied tastes like around him, that you can get like great conversations from everyone there. It's fun, but that is the very definition, Wally, of a 7. That is a 7 out of 10 game. I think it's on Game Pass. Let me see. Because it's from EA. Let me see if I have a... Let's see. Yes, that's why I prefer like the gaming discussions of Summon Sign. I think more of the pushback can happen there. And I'm not saying that because I've been on that show. HIM. There it is. If it's here, it's probably on PC. So. Yeah, and also if I've hung out with Brad and Cog and Dustin at Summer Game Fest. Like, I met them in person, so. Just be aware the millennial writing is all over that game. This might not be a problem if you play it on PC, because I know you have a good rig. That game on console was blurry because it was like using UE5 and everything. And you know that UE5, when you like enable Lumen, Nanite, all their like bells and whistles, it kills internal resolution. So when I played it on PS5, that thing looked like it was running at 540p. And they're like the best ones to chill with, yes. Okay, how we're going with bullets here. Oh yeah, give me a sniper. I need that for later. Okay, so right stick is the zoom now instead of left stick. So are you leaving, dude, or are you coming with me? Oh well. Back to my car I go. Gosh, you really look like this game really looks so pretty. Thanks so much for stopping by, Wally. Good talking with you, and let me know for potential recordings. Hit me up, and I'll be there. We'll love to chat with the nerd chat. Since you know I'm a very equal opportunity offender for everyone, so I want to provide that. So, good seeing you. Enjoy time with the fam. Enjoy time with the fam. And I'll definitely be lurking at that. I'll definitely be lurking at the nerd chat Discord now. Want to see what kind of crash outs happened there.
Find and expunge the putrid apes. Sounds like you made quite an impression. We need to find the other two lifeboats.
Okay. Escape me. Ooh, there's a good kick.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
Oh, what was happening with the shadows there? No, soldier, why were you there? I didn't want to kill you.
Alert! There are jackal snipers on the high ground. I recommend you stay out of their line of fire.
Thanks for the input, Cortana. This is not a PlayStation game. Right in the ass. Time for the Magnum again. Oh shit. Into cover. Lol. Yep, poppin'. There's that Unreal Engine stink. Too much bloom, god damn it. Ugh.
I've located the final lifeboat. I'll give you a nav point to the beacon. Warning, I've picked up reports that the Covenant have located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew.
To see if my car survived. Getting dude. Got the speedy headshot. The super fast headshots. You got through most of Dragon Age Inquisition? Holy crap, you've been playing a lot then. That's a big-ass game.
Survivors detected beneath that tower. Let's find a way down.
But nice. Just get to the main quest? Sweet. Do you do everything in the hinterlands? I remember the hinterlands real well. Ooh, sweet. So, you know, now that you mention, I never did the DLCs myself. I never did Trespass. Like, I beat that game. But I never did Trespasser and any of those. So... if only I had the time to go back, man. I tell ya. So many games. Oh, crap. Well. Yeah, makes sense, because it's like, I think there's a... if I remember correctly from what I think there is a cliffhanger at the end of the main campaign about Solas. And then you deal with that with the Trespasser DLC, so... but don't quote me. Like... I'm not a Dragon Age dude, I'm a Mass Effect guy. You did the Deep Rose and Frost Basin. Cool. And you're playing that on your Rogue Ally, right, Nissa? There we go.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Warhammer's on station and ready for another pickup. New traffic on the Covenant battle net.
I have to imagine that game works well in that handheld.
He's being held on a Covenant cruiser I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn.
And by the way, Nissa, I was being serious. Seeing the stars of the Xbox PC like backwards compatibility program, and knowing the games that are already in backwards compatibility makes me more eager to keep an eye out on a Rogue Ally, because it's finally like getting to that Xbox handheld that has all those games. Complete Halo. There we go. We beat the game. Time to quit. JK. I used I remember Lord Cognito let me use his at the JW Marriott at SGF just to kind of toy around with.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Your nephew loves it and wants one. Yeah. Now that the library is going to expand more, like it will make it more of a worthy device.
We should be able to access the Covenant cruiser Truth and Reconciliation on foot. Head through the series of plateaus and foot trails up ahead.
Man, I'm so glad that this level now looks dark again, instead of being like overgrown.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to...
You have to do a lot of shoveling. Yeah, make them work for it.
Moving to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us keep the element of surprise.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, remote play. Yeah, the remote play device. Yeah, which is like an app that you can get in any computer. I have it in my laptop.
Take him out.
Area secure.
If they wanted this to be stealthy, they would have given you a silencer in your sniper, but that's not Halo, so... And I can imagine that is a problem for specific games that have specific DualSense functionality, like the adaptive triggers. But there's so many games that a lot of that functionality is so overstated, it's not really needed. So I can imagine a lot of the games in remote play would still work, would work fine there.
Stop. Motion tracker shows movement around the next bend.
Yeah, this soundtrack is so early 2000s. I love it. Chiaki. Yeah, so it's a different one from the normal remote play app. I can imagine, yeah, it would require a little bit more tweaking. But I think from what I remember, I think I've heard of that one where they say that that's the one that has a better latency than the normal remote play app. I think I've heard. But I think the Steam Deck, that's the one that people use on Steam Deck.
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around them.
We'll hang back while you get into position.
Yeah, my thing with the Portal, ever since they did the bitrate update where they increased the quality of the stream, the Portal has gotten so much better for me. So for like remote play specific, like the Portal is working fine in the few games that I use them for. I played a little bit of The Adventures of Elliot through it. Pixel art games look great with the new bitrate. But yeah, obviously, like getting the getting a remote play app, working on an Ally on top of all your native Xbox games, you can play all of them. So yeah, like the value of the device like starts like building itself. So that's kind of why I'm like, yeah, I should keep an eye out on that now. God damn it! I should have sniped them. Sorry, Grant. And that's right, because it's using Windows, and you can get those stores and start redeeming. You can start getting all of those games too. Oh shit. No, 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 no. That's a lot, that's a lot, that's a lot. I know it. That's right, GOG does the free games too. You can be a free scallywag with so many free games. Like it's really funny. Like how easy it can be, like in the PC ecosystem.
Clear. Find some cover.
Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up on the left. You should be able to flank the enemy.
Affirmative, moving up now.
You got spells and secrets. A fun game. No, no, we're getting out of here. Get out of here, ship. Now, something I need to like find out is, I know of the extra three levels that that they added in this remake. Are they part of the campaign, or are they sequestered up for like the new chapter Stab? Yeah, I saw my buddy Peter from SG that which is his 41st birthday today, by the way. That he immediately jumped to the prequel missions. And if I remember correctly, it was like this game has 10 levels, but I saw that there were 12, like in the chapter select menu. So that's why I'm wondering: are they gonna include the